So we set up a poll and you guys voted for neck mobility or upper back mobility type videos. So what we're gonna do for this video is we're gonna do a neck mobility follow along video for office workers. So like if you're sitting at your desk and your neck is feeling a little stiff or tired, you can have some of these exercises as a go-to. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit in our chair, sit up nice and tall, and we're gonna start with shoulder shrugs. So you can just put your hands on your lap here, and we're gonna sit up tall, slowly and gently bring your shoulders up as a warm-up and back down. This is gonna be a nice exercise to warm up our neck muscles for when we start doing a little bit more of the stretching type exercises. Just being able to warm up the joint below the neck and the shoulders. For this exercise, we can do about 10 if you like. You can do 3 sets of 10. You can hold the shrug for a few seconds and then relax back down, but make sure it's a nice gentle shrug. You don't want to over shrug because we want it to be nice and relaxing. So the shoulder shrug is our first exercise. The next one we'll do is a forward reaching exercise. This is going to be a stretch for our rhomboid, major rhomboid minor, our middle trapezius muscle in the back. So we'll just sit up tall, reach forward, bending your neck just a little bit, nice and comfortable stretch in the back of our, kind of in the side of our shoulder blade and our upper back. You could hold this for about 20 to 30 seconds and then we can relax. We could do that another couple times if you like. You can do that 2, 3 more times. And this one is a pretty effective stretch at stretching the upper back muscles there. And then next we can do a reach behind us. So you can scoot forward a little bit in your chair, grab your hands, and we're just gonna reach down with your hands towards the chair and your neck pointing down. You're gonna get a nice stretch kind of in the base of your neck for this stretch here. Try to bring your shoulders back if you can. You can hold this for about 20 to 30 seconds as well, and then relax. You can perform this one 2 to 3 times as well. So pushing those hands down towards the chair, leaning your neck forward comfortably, feeling a little stretch in the base of your neck, kind of the base of your neck and your upper back, and then you'll relax. So that's a good stretch just to kind of loosen up the area for some of the other stretches we're gonna do. So this next one, we're just gonna do a basic neck flexion or neck bend stretch or mobility exercise more so. So we're gonna sit up nice and tall, shoulders back, looking straight ahead, and then we're gonna bring our chin down to our chest. Hold that for a few seconds and then bring it back up. And this should be nice and gentle. We don't wanna go too far with bending our neck down, just within your tolerable pain-free range of motion for all of these stretches, all of these mobility exercises, just to get our neck moving a little bit in this range of motion. And for this exercise, we can also do 10 of those. You can do 2 to 3 sets as well for that. And then next, we'll do a neck rotation exercise to warm up our neck muscles in a different plane range of motion. So just gonna turn to our left, bringing our chin towards our shoulder, holding this for a few seconds, and then slowly, you can either relax back to midline or you can go directly over to the right side. And a nice gentle rotation. You don't want to overdo it, just within your allowable range of motion. Holding that for a few seconds and then returning back to midline. If you get dizzy, you can take a break there. Just don't want to make yourself dizzy with this exercise because that could happen. So take plenty of breaks. Make sure you're not rotating too far. Listen to your body with this and make sure it's comfortable, a nice comfortable mobility exercise. So this one again, holding for a few seconds. You can do 10 rotations on each side. You can do 2 to 3 sets, whatever feels good for you. Next, we'll do an upper trap or upper trapezius stretch. So for this, again, we'll sit up nice and tall, bring our shoulders back. You can keep your hands resting on your chair armrest or on your lap, whichever feels most comfortable. And we're gonna bring this ear to this shoulder, so right ear to right shoulder. Nice and easy. hold that position there where it feels comfortable. You'll do about a 20 to 30 second hold in this spot. You should feel a nice stretch in your upper trapezius muscle right in here. Sorry, that's my printer making a bunch of noise. So you can hold this stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds and then slowly come back to midline, take a little break, and then we'll do the same thing. We'll go left ear to left shoulder, nice and gentle. Try to ensure that you're looking straight ahead. We're not rotating at all with this particular one. We will get to that, but this one we're just side bending our ear to our shoulder, holding that for about 20 to 30 seconds, and then relaxing back to midline. Again, you can do 2 to 3 times each side as you feel comfortable. With this stretch as well, as you're leaning your ear to your shoulder, if you feel a comfortable stretch here, or if you feel like you're not getting as much of a stretch as you like, you can bring the hand on the same side that you're stretching just to provide a little bit of overpressure to that region. That overpressure will allow a little bit deeper of a stretch in that upper trapezius muscle. And that's the same parameters, about 20 to 30 seconds. Same thing on the other side. Left ear to left shoulder. Gently providing a little bit of overpressure just to get that little bit extra of a stretch. And then relaxing. So that's a great upper trap stretch. The next one we're going to do is an armpit stretch. This one's going to be a Levator Scapulae stretch, which is basically a muscle that's by our shoulder blade that connects to our neck. So all we're going to do is bring our nose towards our armpit. So we're going to bring our nose down to our armpit, kind of like we're sniffing our armpit. It's a little gross, but just rock with me here. And we're going to hold this for about 20 to 30 seconds as well. And then you'll relax back to midline. Again, shoulders back, sitting up nice and tall. And then bringing that nose down to the other armpit, holding that for about 20 to 30 seconds. And this one you'll feel more towards the back of your neck and your shoulder blade area. And then this one as well, you can also provide a little bit of overpressure. So bringing your nose to your right armpit, you'll bring your right hand and bring it just behind the base of your head and slowly, gently providing some overpressure just for a little bit deeper of a stretch. And you're going to be feeling this in the opposite side. You might feel it on the same side as well, but typically it's in the opposite side of the shoulder that you're pointing your armpit towards. And then you'll relax and then point towards the other side, nose to the left armpit, left hand, base of the head. Slowly providing some overpressure, feeling that in the base of our shoulder blade here and the base of our neck. Nice and gentle with all of this. And then that is a nice little stretch. The next one we'll do is a Scalene stretch. And for this one, we're going to be pointing our ear to our right shoulder, just like the upper trap stretch, but we're going to add another component. We're going to look up towards the ceiling, providing a rotation component. You should feel that kind of in the front / side of your neck here. And you'll hold that for about 20 to 30 seconds as well. And nice and gently, we'll try that on the other side. Again, keeping your hands to your side or on your lap, looking up, nice and easy. And this one should feel nice and gentle as well. And then if we want to provide overpressure for this stretch, what we'll do is bring your right ear to your right shoulder, rotate looking up towards the ceiling, and then you can use both of your hands or just one hand. You can pull with your right hand on your forehead area just to provide a little bit deeper of a stretch. You can also, for even a little bit more deeper of a stretch, pull down on your your clavicle or your collarbone here. And that provides a little bit deeper of a stretch as well, but we don't want to provide too much of a stretch. So if that feels like it's really intense, then back off one of those levels or back off both levels. So we'll try that on the other side. Nice and easy, providing some overpressure. And you can provide one or the other, so you can do just the collarbone. You can do just providing overpressure over your head, or you can do both for an even deeper stretch. So that's about 20 to 30 seconds there. So that's it for the neck mobility follow along. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're feeling a little bit looser with that, especially when we're on our computer all day typing or on the phone. Doing these exercises maybe once a day. You could do it even once every hour on the hour, just to be able to loosen up our neck, maybe help us have a little bit more mobility throughout the day. So if you found value from this content, consider dropping a like or tipping a coffee. It really helps support the channel. And comment below. Let me know how it went for you. Let me know if you went on the other body parts of mobility exercises. I'll do some upper thoracic exercises coming up in some future videos, just to be able to get our upper thoracic moving a little bit as well, because that's a really valuable area to keep mobile, or if there's any other body parts that you'd like. So check out this video here too. This is a video on shoulder pain at your desk. If you're experiencing mouth shoulder, goes through some of the exercises you can try and desk setup tips you can try to help alleviate some of that pain. So I'll see you over there, and have a great